This is Mark. It is Sunday, January 22nd. It's a nice, sunshiny yet snowy day here in Denver, and I'm getting started on my first new Patreon project of the year, and it will be a classified scale GI Joe ASP. And this isn't the one I had as a kid, but I actually had this. It's one of the few things I had, and I loved it. I always thought it was so cool. It's such a great design. I've never scrutinized it quite as much as I as I am right now. There is a tremendous amount of detail just all over this thing. Um, it this is going to take me at least 20 hours, I'm guessing, to design it right. Panel comes off. This kind of thing, a lot of times they did because the molding process required it. In this case, there's holes through these pieces here where the kind of canopy punches through, and to kind of cover up that, I think they added the this access panel and then put some detail in there. But they were just so clever the way they designed stuff. Um, and man, I have always just loved the way this looks. Now, specifically, I'm doing this because I want a Python Patrol something. We've got these all these classified scale Python Patrol figures, and they're pretty nice. Some of it's a little not canon, but who cares? But I really wanted something, and the only kind of canon Python Patrol stuff that existed in the 80s was the ASP, a Conquest X30, and oh, what's that thing called? Not a Stinger. It's I don't know, the thing with the front splits and it's weird. It's like got three wheels. I was just talking about this and I can't believe I can't think of the name of it. Anywho, uh, yeah. So this is going to be a long one. Um, the good news is I can mirror some of it. There's a couple of things I've learned. Now, if you're printing in FDM, your material will probably give you enough flex where you can have that kind of snapping that this does to keep these and these and these kind of where they should be. As I am not a big FDM guy, I will have one printed in FDM to make sure that it's viable. But I'm a resin guy, and resin just doesn't. It's just not going to allow for that stuff. And I think what I'm going to do is, on the Silver Mirage I just did, I used a paper clip, kind of as the back shock, and it worked out really well and easy. And everyone can go get a box of cheap little paper clips. Really, I mean that's easy, right? And it's inexpensive. So I think what I'm going to do is create basically little paper clip cotter pins. So instead of like the wheels and the legs kind of snapping into position, you'll put them up there and put the pin through, and that will hold them in place. Um, and I'll probably create like some type of little handle, like a little handle you can print and put the paper clip into and glue it so that it looks like it doesn't just look like someone cut a paper clip and put it there. It'll look like a piece that belongs. Um, I think that's going to be a classy way to kind of solve that material problem. Um, and that's it. So I'm gonna get started. I'm excited about this one. This has been on my list of things I wanted to make for a long time, and I kind of keep getting distracted and sidetracked. So I'm pretty happy to finally be on it. Let me see. I think yeah, a couple people popped by, but nothing in chat yet. All right. So I'm gonna insert a canvas, ASP, do front. Okay. and I need to make sure I put them all in. I kind of mess myself up sometimes because I'm gonna insert these are PNG files that I've cropped from the original blueprints. I'm gonna insert them all. I'm gonna take some measurements from this, and we'll build it at this 1/18 scale, and then um, make it bigger and make adjustments after it's mostly together. So this is going to be side and top. And top needs to flip. So I'm going to go to canvas, edit. Good. Yeah, I don't know why it does this. Sometimes it just tweaks the size of some stuff without my permission. All right, so I think I need something you can see from every angle. And I think it's going to be the tires. Let me get my calipers out. Circles are your friend. All right, so tire diameter 36 point. I'm gonna call it 37. It was like 0.9 something, so we'll go 37 millimeters on the tires. So calibrate. I just need enough. And this will get us in relatively close. It's not going to be perfect, and the blueprints are never, ever, 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 ever perfect. So it's kind of not bad. Something's afoot here where this is side is a little shorter than top. So I can make that a pinch bigger. So the side, edit. That's too much. That was one. So we'll go 1.01. And I'm pretty inclined to kind of just leave it there. Because again, the blueprints are not they're just not perfect. So that's a good start. So where it actually began. I think I'm going to begin with the base. I think normally I would do the barrels first, but I'm gonna kick it off with the base this time. So good morning. Now, because I'm streaming on multiple platforms, I don't know what the rules are for music, and I don't want to listen to elevator music, so I'm kind of jamming out. Cool. Interesting. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one because there's so many kind of intricate things going on. A little part of me wants to take it apart, but I don't want to mess up the old plastic because this thing's in great shape. I don't want to mess with it. All right. We'll just get going. Figure it out. If you have questions or anything, or just want to say hi, or, you know, I'm not really monetized, so I'm not taking super chats. I won't be taking my clothes off for you guys today. Maybe someday, but not today. So, why does it do that? Interesting. All right, so I need to figure out my total width of this base piece that I'm doing. I'm gonna call it 61. So this is an interesting thing. So I'm gonna pull these faces out from each side. But I don't have a way to measure the total width of those faces at the jump of pulling them apart. So I'm gonna create a box kind of on that axis and just make the width what I needed it to be. I'm gonna measure it one more time. You know, I don't need calipers for this. I have a ruler. Yeah, 60. All right. So make that 60. Kind of gets locked in there. Okay. And now I just need to, when I pull these faces out, bring it out to that line. And the canvas is definitely off center. So I'm going to slide that just a pinch real quick. A little bit better. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, these things were just not symmetrical, unfortunately. That's pretty cool, Patrick. It's I don't know. Every once in a while I just get a hankering to put in some detail that it's just way too early to do. That's what that was just now. Those little chamfers. And there's some just stuff going on. What are we? So that, I think right there, I actually have to split some sides there. Some faces. Man, that's weird. Just pass that though. Here we go. Interesting. Yeah, the toy. It's always interesting to see how the toys do some things that the blueprints and the box art and that stuff that they don't do. So I'm gonna do a bunch of lines so I can split some faces. Oh, nope. Don't want to split body, I want to split faces. Okay. As long as everything clears, I'm okay. So there's some rails that are elevated right there. I need to work that out. Put a line there. Anyway, a lot of this is like interpreting what's there, and then just kind of problem solving your way to making it work with the tools I have. So this bevel I did back here is wrong. So I'm gonna have to fix that. I should do that first. So here we go. So this is cool. I can go to that chamfer on the timeline and delete it. And I'm gonna have to be more precise with it. I was hoping I could just do a 45 and that'd be good, but I'm gonna have to do a 2 distance. And because my memory is just crap, I'm gonna have to write down what I do. I know this one comes to about there, and this one's got to come to about there. So we'll go 13 on that one and do just an even 17 on that one. 1713. I can remember that. Two distance. 17 by 15. Okay. And that's good. I'm not a fan of doing this. I would rather, because I'm going to create this nonsense right here where I really need this to absolutely meet like that, and it's almost impossible. Actually looks about right. I'll put these other lines in. That's interesting. And there's a stagger step thing going on here too. I can do that. Now let's undo. I'm gonna split that as well. And now I can bring this out. mirror and just copy that over. Nice and symmetrical. Yeah. I don't know if you're still here, but I'll answer it. Yeah. So these were, and I don't think I scanned them. I think I just Googled G.I. Joe ASP blueprint and just grabbed a file and downloaded it. A little bit of, I don't have a great way to measure. So I'm going to go minus 1.5. This is only about, well, no, shoot. That's interesting. That, really? All right, let's go straight down. So I'm going to do a draft. And it was not supposed to do that. Can I not draft? I should be able to draft just the face. Draft here. That is unfortunate. All right, so easy enough. I'll just turn the sketch back on and do a split body along the same line. Make that sketch go away. Draft. And I should have paid attention to the Yep. Looks good. And same kind of thing down here. Minus 12. Yeah. These were 45, so I should be able to do an easy chamfer right here. Just enough to. Huh, that's weird. So I'm just listening to Apple, and I put on an album, and then after that album's done, it plays things that it thinks I'll like, and it's usually, I would say, not even a little close. Um, but it's playing some Slayer, and I appreciate it. There's no way that's on the canvas, right? Oh, it is. Look at that. Nope. Ah, damn. Messed that all up. All right. Okay. Definitely too early for that level of detail. So I'm gonna back off. Man. Hmm. Let's do some measuring. So there's some details that are sitting off of this thing at like a 45-degree angle, and it's hard. You can't see it on the blueprint, and because it's not an easy 90-degree thing, it's just it takes a little extra thought. 47. All right, and then this is going to come back. I'm not sure what the best way to measure this is. Maybe from all the way back, because that's a definite known distance. It's just not easy thing to measure. And 38. I'll go 138. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Animal. All right. Kind of looks like a scorpion. I need to merge some of these bodies because they shouldn't quite look this way. I'm gonna leave those unattached for now, but I'm gonna reattach that. So just in case I need to, I'm gonna bring that down. So here's what I can check. I can go to this guy, make the opacity like 30, and here I can see there's a gap underneath them. So I need to bring them down before they get merged, or that'll be a big problem later on. Cool. And turn that opacity back up. You know what? I can turn that sketch back on. Ah, it's not how I did it. Okay. Let's go top and we'll look. Let's see if we can get any information from that canvas. Fortunately, all I'm seeing is the foot, but what? So I'm looking at these feet, right? And they stick out. It's like a Y, right? And they stick out at like pretty close to a 45, and they come down. What I never noticed until just now is that you can rotate those, which is pretty hot. I don't know if I imagine that's just because of how it was molded, but like that's kind of cool, man. So, hey, good morning, everybody. So what I need to do, this is going to come out, I'll just measure it. About 7 mil. Ah, damn it. Right from there. And I'm just going to go 7 by 7. Good enough. All right. So I'm going to split body. Okay. And I'll make the canvas go away. This guy. That's just a face. Let's merge this up. I'm not sure what's going on with all that noise. So I'm gonna do a draft. I've got a tool for this, but I don't know that I can actually get it in there. Without pulling this thing apart. Looking at it's like 28. Isn't making sense. Let's go 52. That'll be that. Ooh, how long is that on the outside? There to there. 15.75 mil. All right. Now we're cooking. I wish this would give me a little right angle thing when I hit the angle I needed. That's pretty close though. And so this is a bit of a complex bit, so I'm getting rid of the other half over here. And then I'll mirror it once this one side is done. And that should be further. Oh, I messed that up, huh? So let's go back a bit. Yeah, I can even see it right there. Shit. Yeah, it's right. Damn, Mark. What are you doing, man? So let's see if I can find the sketch where I trimmed that. I don't have too many sketches up yet. There we go. Now, the smart thing to do would have been labeling parts, labeling sketches. I'll put that back together with this and this and this. And put the sketch away. I knew something was afoot though, like the measurement wasn't making sense. And yeah, that's better. That makes more sense. Okay. Go back to this. I think right there. All right, so this is one of those things where this is a workflow thing. So I need to create a mirror of this, and I've got this other piece over here that's in the way. So it's got a body over here. You can see in the browser, which I can turn off, and I can even so what I do a lot is I create a folder called trash, and I'll just move it into there. If I go to delete this, because it's connected with this other piece, it could cause issue. Hopefully, I can just undo this. Yeah, see, it didn't delete, and it screwed things up. So let's go back. I'll make that go away. And this is just a weird Fusion 360 thing. And maybe there's another way to do this, and I just don't know what it is. But if I create a thing like that and do a cut, it's gone from the timeline. It's gone from my browser. Like it's just cleaner. It's gone. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And I'm not going to repeat this thing yet because there's more to do. Interesting. Okay. So we'll do a sketch here. Here to here, and then... Oh, you son of a bee. Really? So by selecting that surface, I can click to the sides like that. And I should be able to, once them there, create... It shouldn't end the damn thing. I should be able to just keep going. Because I want this to snap to a right angle for me. And I don't think it has. That's close, but it's not. Why is it fucking doing that? There we go. There we go. Fucking weird. Yeah, so that's definitely not a right angle anymore. So what can we do? I think just like we did before, it's not even an anymore thing. It never was. I was kind of guessing. But we'll do kind of what we just did. And then I'll do a draft to match the line. Draft, grab this guy, grab that guy. I bet it's going to be a... No. Can you do -4? Yeah. All right. So the whole underside of this thing is made to be manufactured in a mold. So you can see it's probably only like a millimeter and change thick, and everything's got its kind of beveled so it can come out of the mold. 2 mil. That'll save me material. Will it be harder to print? No, it's the underside. So if I print this thing at like a 45-degree angle with the bottom on the bottom, I should be able to support everything and it won't look too ugly. It'll save material. Won't print any faster. When I increase it, it's going to be 3 mil and change, not quite 4, which is for resin print. That's a pretty decent wall. That'll be strong. I could probably even drop it on the concrete. It wouldn't break. Okay, so I gotta hollow this guy out, and I'll leave some structure in there. I'll keep it similar to the original. I don't know if I'm gonna cut the hole out. All right, so let's do this kind of one thing at a time. It's so wild. And I'm gonna kind of eyeball this. I'm not too stressed about precision on this wall thickness. I just hate working it at these angles. It's a real pain in the ass. So if this was something that was going to be manufactured, like no shit, like a mold tooled and everything, like this would matter a great deal more than the level of care I'm giving it. Okay. Oh, that shouldn't have, damn it. I shouldn't have cut that all the way out. Make a fool out of myself today. That's all right. And what I can do is, instead of cutting it right away after I bring this down, I make that a new body. And then chamfer that. Ugh. Dude, this is, fucking hate this shit. So I do my best to avoid doing chamfers. Ooh, yeah. As I'm talking about it, the solution reveals itself. All right, so I'm gonna use this face as my sketch surface, and that way it all becomes kind of one sketch when I remove it from the whole body. So I can do that. And what I'll do is I'll do this to the halfway point and mirror it. And I think at that point's where it comes down, which doesn't even fucking matter. And that, yeah, that's gonna have to slide over. Well, that's not right. Oh well. So all I got to do is, let's make this go away. Yeah, it was supposed to draw there. It drew on the fucking sketch. God damn it. What a dick move. Oh, good morning. What are you? What? What? Good morning, sister. Collector Express, good morning. So I'm going to do some urine. This guy, and that guy. And we want new bodies. We can merge the top stuff. I can merge the bottom stuff. And then subtract the one from the other. That's our underneath so far. So wheels are going to roll out from here. The feet roll out from here. And back feet from there. I hate that I've got different faces here. Yeah. Yeah, it's not clean. That's not the best. It'll live though. It'll be just fine. That's got to rock back, right? Yeah. That, but not that. Okay. So we're gonna make this. Dang it. Let's cancel that. Okay. Right there's that line, and oops. I just need that to be, wow. That was a good, that was a great first click. It's kind of right on there. Wow. Go back to Hyundai. So now I'm gonna split that face. I don't know why it turned like that. Split face. This guy. This guy. Man, that was weird. Well, it's like it didn't do it. Split face. That face. That face. That line. Oh. That's why. All right. Go back to 30. Hopefully I can move this. Yeah. Not bad. All right. Try this again. Split face. That one. And that one. Cool. That tool. Yes. Let's put the opacity back up so you can see what I'm doing. Cool. This guy. This guy. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna add some support structure inside, kind of like they've done. And I'll create a sketch. I'll use that as the thing. And join. Okay. Cool. So I think I'm splitting a body. Uh, 20 degrees. Let's try 21. 21's good. -1. Okay. That back. Combine them. Okay. At this point, I can do the mirror. Cool. Mirror that. Lots of mirroring. So those need to come up and connect. Yeah, I think it's I think this is a good idea, kind of copying their structure. Um, Likely they're better engineers than I'll ever be, and if they took the time and the effort to put something in there, like it makes sense that I should probably keep it in place. Yeah. Right from that corner. Oh, that whole thing was in vain. All right, so now I want to merge all that nonsense. And you can see, like, because how I did it, it's all on the same face, which is good. Like that's what we want. Cool. All right. Next. Like I'm gonna come back and do like the wheels is a later thing. Man, I'm still on this one base piece, and there's still like a lot to do. So finding the center, we're on the center line because of the z-axis here. So it's a matter of finding this center for the asp to turn. I'm going to put it at 29. From right there, we're going to go 29 mil. And that's going to be my center point. We'll start with a hole. And do 9 mil. Create a sketch. Do it right there. This guy. Right on that point. And we'll do 9. Cool. Just going to extrude that out and do a cut. I got to sneeze. Oh, that was brutal. I think part of my brain came out, which isn't good. I don't have a lot to spare. All right. So it looks like we've got just like a cowl, essentially, that comes up from that center. And we were at 9, so let's do 11, no, that's small, but let's do 12, 25. I want this to be strong, like this whole thing pivots on this, so it's got to be solid. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3.5 mil times 1.7. Give me 1 second. So just shy of 6 mil will be the thickness, and that's not bad. I think that's enough to support the functionality without being weak and breaky, without being all achy breaky heart. How much do we need to come up? I'm gonna guess we'll do 5. Excuse me. Is there like a third piece? All right, so here's what I'm looking at. This hole, this is hard to do. When this rotates, you can see like those little prongs inside there. They don't turn when the base turns. It's just weird. All right. do our sketch, little circle poo. And this one was 9, 10. We'll go out to 11. And what I'm going to do is just kind of create a little lip for those teeth to ride inside of. So -2. And -1.5. Okay. I'm also going to do a draft out here just to make this thing a little stronger. Jesus, no, that's not what we want. We want like a 4 degree. There we go. And there's some cool details inside. Underneath this mechanism, you can see kind of up in here, there's, you know, like little hydraulics and just fun little details. They're not necessary, but I kind of want to do them. Man, I should pop this thing apart. I really don't want to risk breaking it. The stickers are in good shape. So if I get it with hot water, do I mess up the stickers a little? I don't know. Let's do my spot for my back feet. Let's down away and bring this back. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna do this inner circle. So I don't really like that. Did I mess that up somehow? Oh, I see it. I need to move this, but not that. Yeah, so that angle isn't on the toy, but because this is going to be a 3D print, that extra structure is going to be helpful strength wise. All right, so this has got some extra stuff happening because it needs it. And this is where I'm going to have that cotter pin. So let's do those feet. Pretty soon. I'm not going too damn long today. I got other fish to fry and need to eat lunch soon. Is that right? Seems like those are maybe a pinch warped. Interesting shape. When that rocks up, it's got to be flush, so it can't touch. So there. Two. This is just a whole bunch of beveling or drafting. What did you do? God, I hate you sometimes. Ugh, you son of a bitch. Shit didn't even make sense. What would I need to do? I can turn a bunch of the bodies off. Yeah. Turn that fucking sketches off. All right, let's try this again. Create a sketch. Did that motherfucker just turn on? Fuck you, dude. Oh, it's because I drafted the damn thing. Ugh. You guys, bear with me. All right. I had done a little draft right. I was trying to use that as the face to draw on because it needs to, this leg needs to be flush with that side of the foot. But I did this draft, so that means it's gonna shoot it off at an angle. So I just need to undo that draft. There we go. Yeah, delete that shiz. Okay. Oh my goodness. Workflow, 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 everybody. Some sketch on that guy. So, but those are flush. So when I group them, that'll be a single face, which is fine. I'll tell you what, there is some stuff going on that just doesn't exist on the toy. A lot of it's just molding stuff. We'll just create a So now when I draft this thing, instead of coming back, we'll go like that. I think I can get away with doing this way. Gonna find out. Do that as a new body. God damn it. It's not convenient when they point the damn arrow like that. So I'm going to take that thing. I'm going to angle it so it's just more parallel with the foot. Bring it down. Okay. Sticker bullshit. So this foot on the toy, it's just hollow. You know, this back bit here in the bottom, like this is just all hollow in here because that's how it was molded. So it's going to be filled on mine. Do I need to? I'm curious. When it's done, it'll probably be big enough when I slice it. I can make it hollow and just give it some infill and just make sure I drain it. But I think I'm going to have some texture on the bottom of the foot. I hate working at angles like this. That should be straight. Ah, crud. Did I do that as a new body? Good. Let's do a split body. Just about saving time. So this is a pretty soft plastic looking detail, meaning there's just kind of not much there. Oh, that's okay. Oh God, son of a bee. What's so in my head? What I have to think about is when I print this piece, it's going to be, I think, a single part, both feet and the axle that they're going to pivot on. It's going to be one piece. Do the size, it's probably going to be hollow with an infill, and I'll have to drain it, which isn't too bad because I can drain it out the bottom of the feet, but I want to have this texture across it. But I got to think about how it's going to be oriented on the build plate when I print it, so that I can hide flaws. And so I think axle down, feet up, kind of like if this is the part, this is the build plate, that's here. So really, it'd be hanging straight down like that. I think that's the way to go. The angles all work. Having the circle at the bottom's good. So just something to keep in mind, like how I want to, if I'm gonna do like a grip at the bottom of the foot, like how do I want to orient it, and how rounded should, because I don't want to have anything that's an actual sharp angle, because that's something that'll wear down quickly. But if I was going to put it foot down, I'd have to have it pretty round so it wouldn't deform too much. Do a pattern on the path, body, path, that path. I'm just doing a little Boolean operation to subtract these little triangles I made from the bottom of the foot. That's our foot bottom. And what I'll do is I don't need it all like that, so I'm gonna kind of cut a shape out. So that's just gonna save a little material, and it really did. I think this is just a better looking grip. So let me see if I can do a draft from one of these faces. Nice. 5. That makes me happy. Cool. All right, so, but like I was saying, what I do need to do is come in, and every one of these is going to get rounded. So this is where it gets, I'm kind of over selecting. What happens is this is me being lazy. You'll accidentally click or double click someplace you didn't mean to, and everything gets unselected. And then you got to start over. But I like to try and do a lot of stuff at once, and it's unfortunately a little bit risky in terms of time saved versus time wasted. Okay. Don't want that. I want the line. Okay. All right. Let's cross our fingers here. Let's do 0.05. I think we can go higher. 0.7. 0.1. Huh. That's pretty nice. So let's do a create sketch, and I'm just gonna do that, and then do a split face on this guy. And I'm just gonna pull that out a little, just to give it since it's not hollow, which is an odd detail to have. I still want some kind of detail on the back side of the leg, something that makes it look reinforced and strong. So let's pull that out a bit. So let's bring the big guy in and keep this train moving. guess we'll do it there so I can go down the middle. There we go. So that should be the center. It is. And I want to give some play in there for print grow. Not too little, not too much. We'll go right there and we'll see. It's always kind of an estimate. New body. Okay. And this is one of those things where I will be doing a mirror. So I don't need it to be symmetric yet, but I do need it to cross the x-axis here. So I don't know why this is at a funny angle. It wasn't supposed to be. Yeah, it's weird. Let me see. I'm gonna draft that back to 90. Huh. So since it's a circle, I can grab the center. So when I do this, it's easy to just kind of create that shape I want. Ugh. And I want a new body. And there's a couple ways I can do this, but I should be able to do like a move copy and then rotate. And then I just have to pick the axis. We'll do that guy. And Work. Nice. Oh, combine that shit. Well, that's a foot. So there's stuff to do. Like I still gotta need to go in and like every single edge needs to have a fillet on it. But that's kind of down the road. That's in like 20 hours of building from now. This thing's gonna take me so long. Oh crud. That's all different stuff. All right, so from that guy to there, gonna merge all that. Do mirror. Hopefully that's everything. New body. It's always risky when you make a copy or something or mirror and hit join, because if it's touching anything else, it'll join it. So I always do new body, and then I'm very deliberate about what I merge it with. So the front feet, I'm not even going to try and design those on an angle. I'm going to do them separately so I can do all kinds of right angles and stuff, and then I'll put them in place after the fact. But this guy, I do need to address my cotter pin idea. So I think back here, if I have a piece coming off here, I can put the pin straight through, and that'll hold it in place. Pull the pin, roll those up. That piece comes down, and then maybe I'll alter this angle here so that the pin prevents it from going back up. And that all sounds like it should work. Let's go. So it's down the center, so I'll definitely fit. Oh, fuck off. Do an extrude. New body, symmetric, good. Let's bring down the opacity on this guy so I can see if I'm in a good spot. So it's cool. It's got room in there. It shouldn't mess with anything. I'm gonna leave this angle for now. It should get cleaned up, but let's do the hole first. Then I need enough material around so it's not gonna shred. Let's pull these out. Let's pull these angles out a little. I'm happy with that. And oh, man, I guesstimated like the perfect width for these paper clips when I did the Silver Mirage. Like it just came out perfect. So that's all right. We're gonna do 1.1 mil. It's gonna change. We're gonna go 0.5 right now, and then I gotta remember to resize it after I scale the whole thing up. But I don't want to do it'll be too big if I do it the right size out of the gate. Question is, did I cut everything I needed to cut? And I did. I merged them. Let's merge these, this guy and this guy. Okay. All right. I'm at 2 hours. That's about all I'm gonna do for Jesus, this is gonna take forever. I'm just gonna call it for today. Whoever's watching, thanks for watching. Yeah, I got a long way to go on this one. It's gonna take a while, but at this point, I need to eat some lunch and check some emails. So I'm gonna go. Thanks for checking it out, and catch you next time.